Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. I thought today we'd do a deep dive on the piano section, starting with the acoustics. Let's just initialize the sound here. Done. We'll switch off the filter and we'll switch off the envelopes. We just got a touch of reverb here and we have the default CFX stereo voice. So this is CFX stereo. Next one, bright. Warm. Some mono variations now. Bright. Warm in mono. Nice. S700, which is a classic Yamaha piano sound. This is live CF3, another Yamaha Grand. Digi pianos. This is nice, an upright piano, Yamaha U1. Like that. Oh, into the CP80, the electric grand. Classic Yamaha instrument. And we're back to the beginning. If you are perhaps wondering about the sympathetic string resonance, I did search through the entire manual, but there are no references to it whatsoever, so you don't get that here. That's a feature reserved for more higher end stage pianos and digital pianos. So there you go. Now you've heard all of the acoustics. There's obviously a lot less variety, I think, than you get on the CP and even on the YC for that matter. But the few pianos you get here sound excellent to me, and really, how many pianos do you actually need? I'd much rather have a couple of really solid pianos than a whole bunch to choose from. Yeah, and I really like the CFX stereo, and even the upright had a lot of character as well. So that was all of the acoustics. Let's move on and do a similar exercise with the electric piano sounds. Let's start with this one, 78 RD, referring to Rhodes of 1978. Yamaha aren't allowed to say that, but I am. And I'll just step through the sounds. '78. This is the whirly, of course. Warm. Bright. Clav. Another variation of clav. harpsichords there to round it off. Now we're into the DX sounds. We're back to the beginning. Maybe a touch too much reverb on some of those, I'm sorry about that, but it was just what we got with the init patch. So my reflections on the electric piano sounds. Obviously, again, we don't have the same variety and choice as we get on the CP and the YC, but we've got some really solid sounds. I like the Rhodes, the first one was my favorite, and I like the Wurlitzer a lot as well, the warm one. And these really come to life, of course, when you run it through the effects, especially the clavinet. So let's dig into that now. So if we take the Rhodes here and enable the drive section, we get a lovely warm overdrive. You can dial in the amount here. Let's just tame the reverb a little bit. So you can hear that's adding some lovely crunch to the tone. We can adjust the amount. It also increases the gain, makes it louder. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, we used to play Rhodes through Fender amplifiers back in the day with nice tube power amps, and you get that lovely crunch from them. If we want to whack it up a notch, we have the distortion effect. Then we've got the rotaries that we'll touch on in the, or we'll go into depth on these actually when we do the organ demonstration in a separate video. We have a compressor down here as well. And then also over here, let's switch that off for now, we have some insert effects. These are your modulation effects. We have chorus, phases, flanges, and so on. Also a really nice wah that works well with the clavinet. So let's dig into those now. I've just enabled chorus. Which is really nice. We can adjust the depth, of course, and the speed, and we have many variations on that as well. Here we step up and down through the different effects. Here we have a knob because there are so many different variations of the chorus, and we're into flanger, phases, and so on. Tremolo, which would work nice with the whirly, so let's try that. Actually, when changing sounds, it disables the effects. I'm not sure quite what's going on there. Really nice. We can, of course, tweak that. Add some crunch as well. Yeah, that was cool. Just an example of how you can use the effects here. I'm just adding some distortion to the clav and some auto wah responding to velocity. Very nice. So that concludes my deep dive of the piano sounds. In a separate video, I'll cover the organ section, and I'll also do a quick start tutorial for you. And then in the final video of the series, we'll do a wrap up and my overall thoughts. Thank you for watching this. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.